Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is John and you're watching the DEP Auto Care YouTube channel. This is episode 3 of a 3-part series and it's all about setting up a mobile or static detailing business. In video 1 we talked about the thinking stage, about what you need to think about to see if it's going to be for you, if it's not going to be for you. In video 2 we talked about the different types of things you would have to cost for, and in this video we're going to be talking about the types of equipment you would need on a basic start off level, just what I personally think you would need to get up and running and get out there and start making some cars beautiful again. So without further ado, let's get to it. So guys, hello and welcome to video number 3 in this 3-part series about setting up a mobile or static detailing company. We've been through, in video number 1, sorry I've got a cheat sheet here because I've had that much to talk about. In video 1 we've been through the thinking stage, thinking about all the different things you should think about before thinking about taking the leap. So we're talking things like checking your competition if you want to be mobile or unit based, checking your demographic about the people that live in the area, check the prices of other valeters where you live, if mobile, what kind of vehicle you're going to use, if you're static, what size of unit you need, what insurances you need, what rates you're going to have to pay, different permissions off the council, and what services you're going to offer. That was video 1. Video number 2 was things that you're going to have to think about costing wise. So you've got your fit out costs, your chemical costs, your equipment costs, your stationary costs. And then the ones that in my previous video, I said were not necessity at the beginning, but something to think about is a uniform cost, polo shirts, jackets, hats, whatever. Advertising cost, if you want to do radio ads, if you want to do even your flyers and your business cards are technically advertising, I suppose, and promotional cost, radio adverts, doing things for charities, that type of stuff. So anyway, we're now into video number 3 of the 3-part series, and in this one we're going to talk about the types of equipment that I personally, I'm not saying this is going to be right or this is going to be completely wrong, but this is the type of equipment that I think, I'm just going to stick this on here, once the bit and it won't stay either. This is the type of equipment that I personally think you need to get going and get out there and start making everyone's car looking beautiful. So, number 1, you're not going to wash your car with a pressure washer. So, a pressure washer. Do you go with a petrol one or do you go with an electric one? That's down to your choice. You're going to need a generator. So you're going to need a generator, that's for definite. You're going to need a water tank. Now this is all based on you being fully mobile. Now I know some people do use the customer's electric and the customer's water. Personally at DEP Auto Care we don't do that. We like to be fully mobile so we can valet anywhere. In a car park, in the middle of a field if you wanted. But some people do. We don't. So I'm going to do it from my point of view, from a mobile detailer's point of view. So pressure washer, petrol or electric. Petrol one will usually be gravity fed. That's fine. So you're going to need a water tank for that. The minimum size of water tank is roughly about 200 litres, I think. You can get them up to IBC size. Depends on the size of the vehicle that you've got, depends on the setup that you've got. I've got a big van, I could put an IBC in it, but I've got 5 seats in it. So I can't put an IBC in it. If you get what I mean. If I took the seats out, I could put an IBC in it and go and do 20 cars a day. But I don't. I've got a 300 litre tank in the back, which does about 6 or 7 cars at a push, 7 at a push. Which is perfectly fine for me because that's way too many cars in one day anyway. So, pressure washer, generator. You're going to need a generator, whether you use it for a pressure washer or not. You're going to need it for your vacuum. Vacuums, I would suggest a wet and dry vacuum, because that means you can try and clean some seats as well if you're asked to do that. Also for any spills that you might find in the car, maybe somebody spilt a can of Coke and it's still in a puddle, a wet and dry vacuum is going to be spot on for that. You can get them from Screwfix. I've got a Titan, which I got from Screwfix for £45, I think it was. It's been amazing. Great suction, wet and dry. It's good for doing the seats and that as well. I've bought a couple of wee attachments for like a, what do they call it, a fishtail attachment and stuff like that for when I'm cleaning the seats. Different things like that. Your other equipment is going to be things like detail brushes. This is a upholstery brush, carpet brush. You've got soft bristle brushes, tyre brushes, this is a microfiber wash pad, and a lot of people use noodle mitts. I've got a lot of noodle mitts as well. And all your different types of microfiber towels. So this is a general rubbishy microfiber towel I use for doing the door jambs. This is a dual-sided one. It's quite plush, this one. It's not too bad. I use that for polish removal. You've got ones from the Rag Company. That's a 365, a plusher one. I've also got some standard 365s from the Rag Company. These are just for general use. These I picked up on Facebook Marketplace. It was an old hairdresser's. Again, I just use these for dressing the dash, something like that. It never goes near the paint. The paint is always left for the plush ones and stuff like that. So minimum, pressure washer, generator, vacuum. That's the three so far. Chemicals. You're going to need stuff to clean cars with. You can't turn up with a tank of water, a pressure washer and a vacuum. So you're going to need chemicals. This I'm going to leave up to you, because what you use is maybe what you've been used to for years, what you like using. Me personally, I use Infinity Wax stuff, and that's from a personal point of view because I've been using them for years. I know they're great value for money. I know I can spread the product thing, which means I've got more. I make more money from each job, which means I've got more money coming in for me. Again, it depends how you want to work it. If you want to do it the weekends only, that's fine. Make sure you make enough money for your fuel to get there and your insurances that you're going to have to pay. Because even if you're just doing it the weekend, you've still got insurances you're going to have to pay. And that kind of stuff. So your chemical cost, where you're going to get it from. Now, the chemicals that you're going to need, I'm going to do a few recommendations on this, as in, to start with, what you're going to need. You're going to need a pre-wash, a fallout remover, a wheel cleaner, some pH neutral shampoo, at a bare minimum, a body sealant if possible, some polish and some wax. For chemical side, a glass cleaner. Don't forget the glass cleaner, an interior cleaner. That's your basics. That's the basics of what you need. So I would say, personally, I would say you need the pre-wash, the fallout remover, the wheel cleaner, the shampoo. We're skipping the snow foam. Don't worry about the snow foam now. That can come at a later date when you've got a snow foam lens. The shampoo, the body sealant, some polish, some wax. And as a basics for detailing, I would say that is your basic. You can add on things like your tyre gels, your interior dressings, that type of stuff. But you can give the interior of a car a wipe down and it'll look pretty decent. It all depends what the customer's after. I would also possibly recommend some all-purpose cleaner, because all-purpose cleaner cleans a multitude of sins that people have left in their car. Yeah, so that's the chemical side of it. So shop about, see what chemicals you can get, see what sizes they sell, see how much what you think it's going to cost you to use each product in each car. Now I've been doing this for years now, so if I do a £40 bronze valet, as we call it at DEP, out of that, for my time, I'm making £20 out of it. The other £20 is going on chemicals, fuel and insurances. So I'm making £20 for that. The rest of it goes towards the size of the business for keeping the business running with insurances and stuff like that. That's how I like to do it. But when I got up to my £100 package, you'll probably find that I'm personally making around about 25 to 30 pounds an hour. Now it's not much, but it is what it is. It's the demographic I live in. Yeah, there's guys around here that are charging £300–400 for a detail on a car. That's fine. You take your car to them, they've got it for 2 days. I come to your house, I make your car look as pretty as it can be for £100. 10 times out of 10 they're absolutely ecstatic with what I've done. I've made a bit of money, I go to the next job. Simple as that. You're also going to need bottles. I haven't brought one out, but this here is an example of a 967ml bottle. I think 967. Aye, it's about 946ml bottle, a 32-ounce bottle, and this is what we use with the triggers on for spraying things like your rapid detailers, your interior cleaners, your fallout removers, that type of stuff. You can get them on eBay, but these are only £3.50 from places like Infinity Wax and stuff like that. Auto Smart sell one which is a different design but has the same amount of stuff in it. They are roughly, I think it's about £2.50 a bottle. So guys, I hope this video has been informative. I'm trying my best to keep the videos as short as I can. I don't want to wing it out for 20–30 minutes. Sorry, well, 20–30 minutes. You don't want to wing it out for that long just to get some basic information. So this video has been video number 3 in the 3-part series. I hope it's been informative for you. If it has, please hit the subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please visit us on social media. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. If there's anything you think I've missed, please put it in the comments down below. I'll try and answer as many as I can. I'm really busy at the moment, so I've not got a chance to reply to everybody, but I do try and check all the comments and reply to as many as I can. Like I say guys, this is just I'm just trying to get across what people have been asking me in messages, and you find that you're flinging messages backwards and forwards, and in the end you end up calling them anyway. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully this has answered some of your questions. What I can say is it worked for me. I've got a successful business, everything runs fine with it. I don't have any hassles, and I make a bit of money. It's never going to make you rich, guys. This is never going to make you rich, not unless you've got 25 vans covering 25 different areas and you're charging £100 for a valet. If you can get that kind of money, good on you guys, well done. But round here, that don't happen. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Like I say, this is part 3 of the 3-part series, so this is the last one in this series. We are going to get back to some reviews in the next few videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you on the next one.